in the meantime, I think that, we have a few minutes for some football of our own. How about that?
And now, 4 minutes of football.
All right, there we go. I got to tell you, I have become so weary of the talk about NFL football in London, but the static about expansion of the regular season, it just seems to keep coming up. And it seems to be coming from one guy and one guy only, and that's Roger Goodell. The other day on the topic of a permanent team in London, he had this to say, quote, "This is not our objective. What we are so pleased about is that our game continues to grow and fans want more. Television broadcasters want more and sponsors want more. It is a signal that there is real interest in our game internationally. You could view it as a potential home city." Did you just hear what I heard? I don't know who the hell Goodell is talking about, and who he's. I'd love to hear these fans, see these fans, broadcasters and sponsors that are saying they want more, because everyone I've heard speak on this topic have had nothing but negativity. All right, but like the schedule expansion, Sidekick, I think it's going to happen. What are your thoughts on this one, real quick? Anything?
Well, Patriots owner Robert Kraft also thinks there should be a team there. Now, before the game, the day before the London game, they had a pep rally. They had 500,000 people there. So there's obviously some sort of thing. I don't think there should be a London team.
Yeah.
I'm not even opposed to a Super Bowl being played there.
Oh my goodness.
Or having some of this.
That's a violation.
Potpourri of teams that play various games over there during a season. But no, they don't need a home team or anything like that.
Oh, man. All right, the other question I got. What the hell has happened to the Atlanta Falcons? They're now sitting in third place right now in the NFC South and 4 games behind the Saints. Many are projecting the Falcons will not even make the playoffs this season. Listen, for this week, they got to be happy, at the fact that they're on a bye. But more bad news came earlier this week when it was announced that Julio Jones, the NFL's number 2 receiver in the league, may be out. In fact, I think it's been confirmed. Is that correct?
It's confirmed
out
today,
for the entire season. And now rumor Roddy White is 50-50 to play in Game 7 when they come back from the bye with a hamstring injury. Question for you: have the Falcons been shot down for the season?
I think it's a good chance, because you also got Steven Jackson, who's been out since week 2 with a hamstring injury. Supposedly they say he may come back week 7, but he's still not practicing. So, they've got, their offense is grounded.
Tough road to hoe at this point. 4 games behind the leader in that division, and they're certainly not in any wild card position for sure. So,
now, granted, we could see something where, like a Victor Cruz kind of thing, where somebody comes in,
right?
Like Harry Douglas or one of these other guys that comes in and, all of a sudden shows up, comes to play.
All right, but not least, for the second week in a row, I'm asking the question whether Houston Texans quarterback Matt Schaub, should he be worried? He's just been hammered this week. First, he threw 3 more interceptions last weekend, 1 a pick 6. The Texans dropped their 3rd in a row, 34-3 to the 49ers. Then there were reports that fans were harassing him at his home, taking pictures of him and his family and his house. One fan apparently actually accosted him at his front door. We're not done. How about this one? Yesterday, Texans head coach Gary Kubiak reaffirmed that Schaub, in fact, was the starter, and the team would not install backup TJ Yates, but it was less than a ringing endorsement, stating, "It's a real tough decision, but feel like it's the best thing for our football team." Does Schaub keep his starting position much longer at this point? We asked him last week. You and I both said, "Hey, Texans fans, cool your jets, leave it alone." But now it's really starting to look urgent.
You know who the winner in all this is? Tony Romo. He's sitting back smiling, going, "I'm glad nobody's talking about me anymore." Even after he threw that pick after almost beating your Broncos, they talked about him for a couple hours until Schaub threw a batch of interceptions. Nobody's talking about Romo anymore.
We didn't see quite the maligning going on Facebook for Tony Romo this week, did we? Wow. All right. Well, a little change of tune, I guess, from one week to the next going on. We'll get back.